Morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You see what a dusty do. They're dangerous. Remember the video I did? The video I did. Don't get hurt trying to help. Don't get hurt trying to help. So the granddaughter is dating a piece of trash, a low-performing man. And what happened?
This young man from Memphis over there was calling himself dating my granddaughter. And he had pulled a gun on my granddaughter. So my granddaughter had come back over here and started staying.
She says Alan came to the house looking for her granddaughter.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold on right there. This is the grandmother, the girl's mother. So the granddaughter decides to date this trash. This right here look like trash to me. Tatted up, weaved up. I don't know. Dreaded up. Self-preservation is key. What do I mean by that? Well, she got to protect her family. And I tell you one thing: women got to also make better decisions. Oh yes. Unless you just want to keep on dying behind these fools. The chocolate drops that are violent, as Tupac said, are racist babies that hate the ladies. It can't get any more evident than where we are now. So here's the deal. I think going forward, and this is just, if it were me, you have children like this here, or granddaughters that ain't somebody, we need to see who it is. What is he on paper? What do we want to mean by that? Does he have a career? We'll go bare minimum, because I see with this, you got to go bare minimum. Does he have a job? Can he spell job? Has he had a job in the last 5 to 10 years? Where does he live? I don't want to hear who he stay with. Who he stay with? Where does he live? Where he stay with? Where does he live? When he's trying to we need to hear all that. Where does he live? Does he have a lease? Does he have a home? A roommate? Is there a bill in his name? If we cannot confirm employment, income, we cannot confirm an address, not that he's staying with, but what he trying to. It's time to set some standards. He doesn't qualify. That's what I would do. And I know it's hard to do, but life is too short. It's very fragile. So if you have young women who want to pick up these dusts and you call yourself, I'm gonna make it happen until he gets handed with those hands, or starts using his hands and feet on you very violently, pulling a gun, it's time to set some standards. That he doesn't qualify, keep looking. Time to set some standards. Because if you don't, you'll have more situations like this. And now he's put a gun on her. And now I'm going to run over here to mama. If you're in a DV situation, do us all a favor. First of all, don't be telling to take everybody around in your darn family. Because if you choose to deal with dust, that's you. Now the mother's dead, but she's still here, which is good for her. But this is your man. You brought this into your life. And by them loving you and being family, you introduce them to everybody. Now everybody's affected. So now the mother is dead. Well, it ain't her fault, but she chose dust. It's like Becky, which isn't funny. She had an old Humpty ride. And the ride caught on fire while she was driving. What did she do? Becky got off the street while the car was on fire. Ran and parked in a mall. Now, it's stores. Now, there's a whole lot of parking all around. What Becky do? I don't know why. She parked her vehicle right next to this man's brand new truck. Brand new truck from dealership. Her car caught on fire. What do you think happened? It got his too. And then when the fireman came, they had to put the fire on her little hoopty ride. And he was like, I just got my truck. I just got it. And look up. That's what she did. So what do you think happened? Because her car caught on fire and she drove and parked right next to him. His truck was on fire on one side, and then when the fireman came, they had to put the fire out with all that stuff on that side of the vehicle. He had made, and he made a payment yet, but the vehicle's all messed up. Why did the vehicle get messed up? Because Becky parked that vehicle that was on fire next to that man. Why is this woman dead? Because the daughter or granddaughter chose a dust bucket, and she thought she could handle it, and it got a little hot. Now the mama gets got. Self-preservation. And here she is, I'm assuming as a black woman, thinking you can go ahead and have a talk. I'm going to have a talk with him. I keep on telling you, a lot of our people, you don't know these dusties like you think. They are irrational. Now we know. So I'm telling you, it's time to start a conversation with these young women. But when it gets hot, you don't come running over here. Like I told my homegirl at the time, we're friends. I'm not doing it. He almost threw you from the balcony. And that is your husband. Now his son got Mr. Educated Engineer with a beautiful home and a business. Now he done got real crazy because you talking divorce and he already know he using your beautiful home. That's the trick the other dumb women in. And they're like, ooh, look what he got. And they're so desperate. They're so low, they don't care about him being married. Now you want to roll my way. We're not having it. Because if he put hands on you, that's you. Over here, we're sitting unready. And I haven't had that experience with a man. I've never experienced that with my dad, but I tell you what, I'm not about to start that now. So if you come over here, you know, he's going to follow you. And then next thing you know, I'm going to have to go ahead and pull out that thing. And I'm not playing no rat-a-tat-tat. I'm not fussing with some strange man. I'm sure it's not trying to fight one. But you step to me, we're going to see what's going to happen, son. So I told you, we know what's going to happen. I want to protect myself. You're not going to put hands on me, honey. If my daddy did know them, I ain't going to start that mess over you. And this Negro, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So at the time, I had my little friend that can hold 6 that my daddy gave you. So unless you can come through 6, we're not going to have no problems. And like I told her, and more than likely by you being married to him, next thing you know, now we're going to court and you're going to be, oh, go ahead and don't press no charges. It's my children's father. I said, so we know that's what's going to happen. So I'm not, you can't come over here. I'm not playing that game. So we can stay friends, not doing it. Guess what? You may have to do the same thing with family. That's the choice she made. I thought I could handle it. I thought I could handle that angry chocolate drop. No, he done really make the block get hot. Now you got to run from your home. And as a result, the mother just should have called the police and had protection ready. How about if the daughter hadn't got involved with him to begin with? But I know you're young, you know everything. Now look, know this, your mother is gone. Know this.
Women from all races. But what's the point? You're not even getting the point of what I'm talking about. You're getting personal because you're traumatized by the anger of black men.
Now, and the children saw her. They've got a ring camera. She was murdered while the children were there. Shot in the head, execution style. He meant to kill her. Well, I tell you, this group, sometimes I kind of see why the group was collectively at the bottom. You don't deal with reality. I'm sorry. I love us for real, but damn, some of our people just delusional. You are delusional. You always, to be said, you always saying negative things about them. Every time I look over, hell, they're always doing negative things. Last time I checked, they always killing women that look like us, killing you, boo. I don't eat mammy biscuits on my table. I don't stop at mammy biscuits. I deal with reality. And maybe, just maybe, if more black women, if you deal with reality, you're going to be ending up dead. If you deal with reality and know what the heck you're dealing with, know what is around you, maybe so many would be alive today. But keep on being delusions. Delusions equal death. So delusional. You better take those rose-colored glasses off and wake the hell up. But they won't, and it'll be one next week. What you running to your mama for? You brought drama to her door. That's the man you chose. But I know they're young. It can be all kind of news reports. They're like, Kanye, you can't tell me nothing. I'm serious. It's to a point when you see these young women going to deal with a dusty, you can go ahead and put your life on the line, and because that's what you're doing. When you see that they're dealing with a dusty, go ahead, go with it. Go with it. When you see that they are dealing with dusty, go ahead. As the song said, go ahead with yourself. Now we got to plan a funeral. Shot her in the head. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, even for the men, when you got a daughter or a niece and they don't want to listen, that's my man. You ain't telling me about my man. Let them go on with their man, but make it perfectly clear when the block get hot, you're not coming over here hunting sipping on no cot. We're not doing it. That's what we're not gonna do. When the block gets hot, we're not doing this, boo. We're not. We're not doing it. So it could have been avoided, but oh no, we don't want to deal with reality. He got potential. Yeah, the potential to murder, the potential to kill somebody. He got potential. Why don't he use it? Looking at this man, what could he offer anyone? Again, what about the basics? I like the way he swag. Yeah, that Hearst will be swagging too down the road. So emotional. But have you noticed when the other men, I'm not trying to incite anything, but when the other men come, got their foot on your neck, on the arm, got you in the head like on the ground, do you notice they're not so quick to jump so violently? Dealing with a conquered, low-performing person is very dangerous, especially a man. Especially a man. He wants to run something. And he can't even run himself. Let me see you run yourself a mortgage or a lease. Let me see you run yourself. What's those little dinky car payment locations they see in the hood sometimes on the corner? Let me see you run a whole year of making payments to the We Told the Note guy on time. Let's see you run that. Let's see you run a tax return. They want to run something. The only thing the dust buckets in the BC can control is to try to control some black woman. That's it. Because the rest of the world already knows they're an outcast. They are a reject. They hold no value. They know that. And they know that. Only thing is, black women don't know it. And so you wonder why the least little thing, you try to check them and have a conversation, things aren't going right. And then you wonder why they're so out of control. You don't understand they need you. You are the validation. If they can control you, they can't control SLs. They can't control CHIT, shit. They can't. So you're the validation. I need to control something. Let me see you control yourself to read a book besides a cat in the hat. So it didn't have to be. This didn't have to be. I'm telling you, if it were me, I would make it real clear who you're dating. Don't bring him over here. Don't bring him over here. And when it gets bad, you're not going to come up over here. Oh, this thing got really bad. We told you he wasn't anything. He was worthless. He was trash. So you're not finna, like I told my homegirl, we're not doing it. I'm not finna tussle with no man, honey. But I will protect myself and stand my ground 10 toes down. So you've been dealing with this here. It's nothing new. Now you finna bring this to me. And I'm not finna. He punched me in my eye. I'm not gonna get that close. I'm just doing stop and pop, and you can figure that out. You roll up over here, stop. He don't stop. It's gonna be a pop. I believe that's my motto. # stop and pop. So this here. I would tell anybody, got these young women that don't want to hear anything. They think they know everything. Know this. You have your own drama. Do not bring that to your mama. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Stay alert. Be aware. Child, there's too many dangerous, angry bird dust buckets out there, and I'm out. Love ya.